Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Kododger here. Welcome back to Planet Coaster. We are going to, I think, wrap up the Wales area for now and just kind of move on to a new themed area. I think the most important thing to do for Wales today is kind of give it a more grand and thematic entrance, and that means that we need to move some of the stuff around in our original learning the game park area, and that I knew I would eventually have to do. Let's see, what have I done off camera? Well, made some bank, just sitting here doing some adjustments, hiring some new staff to keep this side of the park clean. Looks like we could really use some lighting out here. Since our park stays open late, although it is light out now, is there some lamps or lights? Bamboo torch, those are kind of ugly. Is there any just regular street lamps? Those, I suppose. Oh, these aren't path specific, huh? I figured they would kind of stick to the path, but they don't seem to. I'm gonna put a few of these in here just to make that path a little less creepy for people at night. That would be nice. But yeah, I hired another janitor to assign just to this area. We have all of this path out here for basically just this one ride, but it was getting full of trash and some puke, but that seems to have been taken care of. There was a good suggestion in comments to give this ride a longer duration between launches, and that has been good because there's now a stockpile of rafts here ready for new people, and that has made the queue much better. I looked into doing the priority pass thing. Where is that? Where is that? Right here. I looked into it, but I didn't understand it. Like, it wants you to make an entrance and an exit. I couldn't get it to, like, be happy with where I made an entrance and an exit. If you happen to know how exactly that works, or if you can easily summarize that for me, I'd be much appreciative. Much appreciative? Yeah, that's the word we'll use. Much appreciative. Alrighty then. Kind of looks like we're in need of more benches over here, doesn't it? Not many people, or there's a lot of people on the benches, and I see people aiming for them, but they're already full. So let's go ahead and, it's not under shops cone, it's under scenery, under benches. That would only make sense. Let's go ahead and put in a few more benches in this area, if we can. The hills make things interesting for scenery. So apparently we're not getting many more benches in over here. Oh, I just saw one that would work, but it was in a weird spot. Right in the middle? Sure. Let's not do that. Alright, well, apparently we're all benched out over here. Who knew benches were the hardest thing to place? There we go, there's some bench spots here. There we go. Yeah, see those people dragging their feet? They want a bench. Alright, back on topic. Let's see here. This ride still needs to be sceneried out. Diamond Bunny is no longer new. Well, I already lowered the price of Diamond Bunny because it's out in the middle of nowhere. Nobody seemed to go to it. But let's completely lower it down to 7. Therefore, we're going to be losing money on this ride, basically. But we got to get people out there, which means we should probably eventually get some other stuff out here. A reason for them people to come out here. But there's too much to do. Not enough time to do it. Actually, there's all the time in the world to do it. We just can't do it all at once. All right. Focus, Cone. Focus. Don't get distracted. This thing needs to go. Is there even anybody on it? Barely. There is barely anybody on that ride right now. I think I'm gonna can it. $3 and it's not getting people? Yeah, let's just get rid of it. It's out of here. Sorry, guys. We need this land because I want to get rid of this path and make a more thematic style path over here. We'll need to replace that ride with something, We definitely need more family rides in the park, but let's make sure we keep them fresh and new. So path, let's delete this section here. We don't need that anymore. Alright, we have the path very wide. Let's narrow that down. And I'm actually going to do the scenery and terrain first. So terrain-wise, we want more of a hill area. Let's do hills both sides of this. Right here. I'm going to try and do this with the park running, because we're just making money right now. There's no real complaints in the park. The restroom can move. A lot of things there can move, so not too worried about working on the park. Alright, let's make hills to both sides of that. Let's go ahead and move this. Oh, this is the first aid place, that's right. I'm trying to remember what it was. There we go. Out of the way. And then back to the terrain. And let's do some roughing up of this. Oh yeah, my favorite tool in the game so far. Yep, that's working out pretty good for this kind of terrain. We're gonna need some trees in here as well. I'm gonna roughen this up all the way through, and if we have to do a bridge kind of path, that's fine. Alright, lots of big trees right along in here. If they're not touching the ground, we can fix them. It's just easier to use those collections, and you get these cool pine trees that you don't really seem to get really well placed without the blueprint thing. We don't need the overgrown spooky tree. That's not exactly a theme. But these trees are definitely the look we want. We get more bushes. Need more bushes. That's enough bushes. Now how about some boulders? Alright, there we go. That will be our new path, or at least the beginnings of it. Our new path to the Wales Rally area. That's looking pretty good. Now let's see what we can do with the actual path. And the cobblestone is a good look. How about the big square flat stones? Yeah. And then, alright, how do we go up? Click and drag, that's right. And then flatten out here, and we'll have this kind of sail over top of all of this scenery. And then get rejoined. Oh, I guess it was actually at the right level. There we go. Very nice. Alright. Rejoin right there. And I want people to walk that way, so I'm actually going to delete this path altogether. And then we'll leave this little loop to get to this ride and that ride only. That's looking better. That's looking much better. That will be helping our scenery rating, I bet. Let's continue with that. There's unfortunately no, like, sawmill kind of scenery within any of the blueprints. Nothing really makes too much sense for this and that. So having to do it all just off my own inspiration, which I don't think actually gives us the scenery rating that the pre-made stuff actually gives. I'm not entirely sure how that works just yet. Still learning. Still very much so learning. Looks like we're having some path difficulties right here, actually. Maybe this narrows down too much. That is quite a clump of people. And also the trash. Really dealing with a lot of trash in here. Oh, he's over here sweeping, though. He's happy and he's cleaning his litter. Well, you keep at it there, guy. And I'll put in more trash cans, because maybe that's what we need. Alright, again with the lighting. Definitely need more lights around this place. Alright, well, let's look at some of these notes. Oh, I had a worker quit, and the place is closed because it's got nobody to work there. Now what do I do? Now what do I do? Okay. Can we hire somebody new? Yeah, we missed 4 customers because there's nobody working there. Select vendor. Did we just hire somebody? Is that what happened? I guess we better make sure they're making good money. Can we reopen this thing? Open! With a new guy. I'm so sorry that I apparently angered the last person to make them quit. Alright, how do you get to the staff? There we go, just like that. And yeah, let's make sure they're very happy, because apparently that's a very busy location. In fact, this whole area is very busy, and in fact, a lot of things are breaking down here lately, too. Downtime, 4%. I guess that's not awful. This guy, 3%, not awful. It's getting quite a bit of wear and tear, though. It's a very busy ride. So, refurbishment will fix those issues of wear and tear. We'll probably have to do that since that's such a busy ride. It's going to kick everybody out of it, I think, but it'll be good for the longevity of it, I think, maybe. And back to work for me. Holy cow, look at the people trying to get through here. That is a very busy path. I may, in the end, regret making that the only avenue to get over to that side of the park. This stuff is hurting. Really hurting. So, let's go ahead and make these rides cheaper. Just so we can get some people on them. Always have problems selecting this one. They're very cheap already, but apparently the new hopping stuff over here is catching everybody's attention. And as it should, really. Come on. Come on. Look at that. It's looking great. Wales Rally S1 has been fixed. Was it repaired? Was it brought back to new? Yes. Okay. So now it has 0 wear and tear on it. That is good. That looks good. That looks good. That one's getting there, but it's still got half of its life left. I think it's fine. And this guy, oh, it's still broken down. I don't see a mechanic nearby getting to it, but it's not a super popular ride, so I'm not really that concerned about it. The log flume seems like it's hurting for people as well. At this point, I care less about the making the money off the rides than I do just keeping them busy, keeping people on them. I guess keeping them relevant. But this is kind of the last ride in this area, and I need to do a better job of like kind of sealing off the area. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Alright, now there we go. That looks like a scenic area. It's interesting that I don't think the scenery rating itself is very good for any of these rides. But for me personally, I'm very happy with the overall theme, and I think it all works and ties real well together. So I'm pleased with that. We are, like I said, in need of a couple more rides in the area, I think, if possible. Maybe something for the kids. This ride's still kind of vaguely tied in, and there's some open area right here that we might include some other rides in. But overall, this is a pretty jam-packed area of really good stuff, I think. That one's going to be popular, that one's going to be popular, and this one probably not so much, but it at least fills the area and fills some bit of need. So let's see what kind of other rides we can put over there. We have all of these pretty much put into the park. Let's see. Track rides. Pretty much have all of those that we've unlocked. We have the new roller coaster, the Anubis. Let's see. Have we finished any of our research? I started some stuff. No, we got free spinning soon and a festive expedition soon. I didn't really care about either of those, to be honest. Let's maybe increase budget on that just to finish it out. And that one as well, since we're sitting on some good money at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and start another one as well. Is there any way to make this bigger? Can we have a bigger park entrance? I swear I saw that somewhere. Shops and facilities, maybe? Ticket booths? No. I swear I saw some. Yeah, park entrance is right here. Can we make this like bigger? No, but we can add more. We can add another park entrance. Maybe that would help with things. Suddenly daytime? Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And speaking of the park entrance, while we're on the subject, I'm gonna go ahead and raise the price of the whole park up to $7 and then $5 maybe for family. Just because it seems like we have a lot of stuff here now that should be able to maintain that kind of a ticket price. A lot of trash around still. You guys are really slacking here. Or there's just not enough of you. You have very high demand. You're the one that I think is in the place that quit last time. So we'll give you a hefty raise. And how about some training to ease your workload? And you as well. And you as well. And then Trent needs some training just to do better. He's in that Wales area. Yeah, the trash is full over here. I'd hate to have people coming into the park and seeing trash everywhere. So we're gonna... Nope, I hired two. Okay, well, apparently we hired two. Can I add you a new work roster? I would like you to stick to this main area right here. You're the main guy. I want to select that. Okay, there we go. So hopefully he'll stay around there. The other guy, I guess we'll just let him roam. We'll see how he does. Notifications. Alright, research is done. Let's reveal the festive one, which I think is going to be lame. Yeah, sleigh ride. And this one, spiral coaster. That is very intriguing looking. And then can we start new things? Yeah, we can start a new coal transporter. Well, frick, that sounds perfect for this area. Here's my ideas for the next areas. I'm thinking either Sweden, which would be a very snowy area, or because there's going to be a lot of that kind of stuff in the game, like a lot of scenery for that. Or we do Greece and we make it kind of like the deserty area. It could be like Greece slash... What's the one that's... See, the New Dirt game's going to have a different desert dry area, and I can't remember which location it is. Is it South America? Africa? I don't remember. I honestly just can't think of it off the top of my head. But that kind of theme. So what's next? Snow or desert? That is the question of the day. Alright, but what could we put over here? I need this area to have some kind of justification. Oh, right, it's broken down. I'm like, why are these people just leaving? Because it's broken. And man, that would suck even more if they came all the way over here just to find that their ride was broken. How about a little gift shop? That's fantastic. Or Looney Balloons. I don't think we have a balloon place. Is this worth putting over here since there's hardly anybody over here? Probably not. But I'm going to try and put more people over here. I'm going to try and get more people over here. So we'll make that work out. And I want people to have balloons. Simple as that. Alright. A balloon shop over here. What are we going to do for a ride over here, though? Let's see. Track rides. I don't think we need more track rides over here at all. None of these are doing great. Do we have a whirly rig already? I feel like we don't have one of these, and that's kind of a kid's ride. Looks like it. Is there a way that when you're trying to play something like this to make the scenery work? Like, hey game, you figure it out, you know, that kind of option. Oh, I saw a place it will fit, and it is right there. And that's kind of a neat place, is it not? I think it is. I think it is indeed. Alright. Entrance. And an exit. Can I be on this side? Yes. And of course the paths. Oh, that's gonna be the queue. Uh-oh. That's doing weird things. Alright, flatten out you. Don't need any of that shenanigans going on. Alright. Did I say that shenanigans? I should really stop recording this series super late at night, although maybe it's more entertaining. Alright. You. Just flat out. You're doing weird things. Alright, that's apparently what it desires in life, and I'm not going to stop it. Who am I to stop that path from doing whatever it is it wants to do? Alright. You just keep going. Right through the supports of that roller coaster. Seems less than ideal. Alright. Got rid of the support of the roller coaster. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. And now you come meet up with this guy over here. Again, we're getting rid of supports for this roller coaster. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Alright. So, what do we call this ride? Since it's in this Wales area. Trying to be creative, but all I'm thinking about is like Junior Wales or something super generic like that, because this is a super generic ride. Alright, this is very, very loosely tied to anything related to Rally, but he competed in the Dirt Rally League at one point, so this is Spooky Squids, since there's like squid weird looking things on there. Spooky Squids, open for business. Get some people over here. Hopefully, maybe, eventually. They're slowly waltzing over here. You gonna buy some balloons? Yeah, buy some balloons. Okay. Hey, calm it down over there, Jenny B. How long does it take to get a balloon? Hey, they got balloons. Were you happy with your balloons? I wish there was somewhere to sit down. I wish there was somewhere to sit down. Boy, how I wish there was somewhere to sit down. But I'm guessing that means we need more benches around. So I'll get back on bench duty. Alright, so let's see here. We have a lot of maintenance issues, but they're getting fixed in not too bad of a time frame. Can we do some, how about do we do some marketing? Let's do a TV marketing thing for, is this just for the park though? Let's not auto-renew it. We'll just do a one-time thing here. Let's try and get a bunch more people into the park. And then, can we do ride specific or no? Guess not. That was more of a roller coaster tycoon thing, I suppose. I did like that aspect of it though. because it would entice people out to maybe this area. Show them that this area exists. But it's starting to work. They're certainly getting a lot more foot traffic out here than they used to. Spooky Squids has even got people riding it. Yay! Barely anybody, but hey! You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to, well, we'll wait for the day, but I want to ride stage 1 again just to see what it looks like with the additional scenery. I think it's going to be pretty great. Hey, we're up to low. We're not at very low anymore on that, so we are improving at least. How about this guy? What are you at? Water splash. That one's at very low. Oh well, I tried. Can we like research scenery stuff? Is that something we can do? I don't remember seeing that in there. Brands. No, not seeing scenery. Oh well. Just a momento. Should we get a coffee place going? I guess. Times are good right now. Times are good. This side of the park is still pretty dead, though. Everybody wants to be in Wales. I would say these two coasters are probably going to go. Whatever we do next is going to be in this area. So these two roller coasters will no longer exist. They will be replaced by custom rides. Oh, hey, I wanted to ride this. There'll be another one going here shortly. Alright, I guess we're riding this one. Oh, that looks cool, doesn't it? That path doesn't need to be there. That could go away. Oh yeah, but this all looks much better. A ride there. Supports for the other rides. Into the lumber area over here. This area is a little bare, but you're focused on the loop anyway. Come on, that's pretty great. Admit it, that's pretty great. I'm very happy with that. I am very pleased. How's this path working out? It's not being too terrible. I do feel like this path here is a bit on the narrow side. Since this one widens up and this one is wide, and there's this little narrow path in between. And the random spinning wheel of doom and destruction. And none of the above, really, but now it's in the ground. Where can you go, wheel? I need you off of the beaten path a little bit here. That'll be good. Okay, you're still in the ground, but whatever. Can we make this path wider? Let's pause while we do this, so people don't freak out. Oh, I gotta delete that path over there that I found too. Alright. Width. Maybe not that wide. 6, I think, is better. Alright. Then to there. I really don't want it to narrow down, but it seems to want to narrow down. And it does some weird, funky, crazy things there. This one no longer wants to tie in. But that's fine. We can do that. Yeah, there's a little bit of a weird jiggity jag there. We'll move the trash cans back to the path. I think that will help the congestion in this area. This is suddenly exactly City Skylines. Which, by the way, I found a bunch of assets to help build that track out some more. So, not in the too distant future, I might start streaming that and working on that track some more. But right now, I'm still massively enjoying this game. Where was that path at? That weird... There it is, right there. This weird little blob of path. Get out of there. Oh yeah, lots more people down here now. This worked out swimmingly. there a place where you can see, like, okay, well, here's our overall happiness. Our scenery rating is up to 70, so that's climbing nicely. Guest happiness is increasing. Is there any challenges going at the moment? 3 inversions, that'll happen in the next one. 900 meters, that'll happen in the next one. And a park balance bonus. What does that mean? Park rating challenge. Ride rating. Park balance bonus is currently 35. Well, I don't really know what that means, to be honest. You know what? We didn't ride this last time. I think I'm actually gonna ride this guy here and go ahead and call it a day. I know it'll be a little bit shorter of an episode, and we didn't actually build any roller coasters or anything today, but I think we successfully finished out an area. This is probably not the most exciting ride to ride. Oh! Are we back at, like... Oh, okay, I was like... I thought we were just out in the ride area. Oh, I don't think that's advisable. Wait, was that one going off? I don't know exactly where we are. Is this the start? It is not the start. That's the one that's about to start, right? Yeah, okay. Now we'll get the full ride. Everybody's wearing hats. Everybody loves TF2. But yeah, like I said, I think for now, our first try at it, we have finished the Wales area, and we'll just end it here and start something new for next time. As we have a little frame rate bobble there. I guess we're just gonna ignore the ears. I guess it's part of the hats. Everybody seemed real excited about that. How much of a splash there is there? I think I could do better on one of these. Hopefully you can build multiple of these and it's not like people get upset like, oh my god, this is the same ride. It'd be nice to be able to do different versions of this in different areas. I think we could improve upon this one. Although I've ridden this kind of ride in real life, and they're usually exactly like this, where there's one little splash and then a couple minutes of waiting. I like the little tunnel through the mountain there, though. That's pretty cool. Can I not move my head anymore? Nope. Oh, they got splashed on that one. I guess that's what the rapids are for. At the very bottom of the hills. Oh, this is the downhill. It's not as dramatic as it used to be, for sure. Alright, yeah, that'll do it for today. Thank you as always for watching. Let me know which kind of area you think we should do next time, and I will certainly take your suggestions on that, and we'll get started on that next time. This area can say goodbye. The boring, generic, pre-made rides. Your flames aren't fooling anybody. Anybody.